Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today is a little bit more of a serious video compared to all of the other uploads we have here on the channel. If you guys did click on today's video, you're probably wondering if I'm actually banned in Warzone and Call of Duty. The answer to that is yes, but technically I'm not actually banned, I'm just shadow banned. For those of you guys that don't know, shadow banned is a lot different than being permanently banned from the game. Being permanently banned means that you basically can't even enter into the game, you can't even select a menu, you can't even get into a playlist. Shadow ban is a little bit different. Shadow banning means that basically a lot of people have reported my account for supposed cheating, and now my account is under review. So this basically means that I am unable to queue into any multiplayer match in Black Ops 6. I can't queue into any public matches for zombies, and I also can't queue into any playlist for Warzone. As you can see here in this clip, I try to queue into Warzone ranked and I end up getting this error here on the screen, basically saying that my account is being under reviewed and I'm currently suspended from playing in Warzone rank play. I also tried this over in multiplayer and I get the same result. Now before I break it down here and talk more about the larger issues here at hand in Call of Duty as a whole, I did want to say that this shadow ban obviously is very limiting for me at the moment. I am unable to play Warzone, multiplayer, or zombies basically at all, and so this means that the content that I'm going to be uploading here on the channel is going to be limited until I am no longer shadow banned. Now I've talked to multiple people that have been shadow banned. This is obviously my first time, so I'm very unaware as to what the process is and how long this actually takes. Multiple sources I've talked to say that it either can take up to 24 hours or it can even take up to 2 to 3 weeks or even longer in some cases. So I just want to make you guys aware of this because the content will not be as frequent as it has been the past couple of weeks. I know I've been very consistent here with long form and short form videos for you guys, but obviously this is kind of a roadblock. Now the one thing I really wanted to talk to is the shadow banning system that actually got me to this point in the first place. Now as I described earlier here in the video, what shadow banning actually is basically a detection system that is trying to weed out the accounts that could be potentially hacking. And just for a disclosure here, I have never once hacked in my entire life. I will never hack. Here's the thing that's so frustrating about it. A very good player as myself can go into a game and basically frag out, drop a high kill game in Warzone, and a lot of people that maybe aren't used to encountering high skilled players or maybe just suspect cheating because the anti-cheat currently in Call of Duty is not robust, so everybody is kind of questioning every time they get into a gunfight. Because of this questioning and this lack of trust and reliability in the active anti-cheat here in the game, it leads to a lot of people reporting when there's clear evidence and there's clarity around the fact that somebody actually isn't cheating. So this means I could drop into a game, absolutely destroy a team in Warzone, and they could either be A, very mad at me, or B, think that I'm cheating and spam report my account. Now, what this does is it basically then sends a message to Activision, Ricochet, whoever handles all of the cheating and shadow bans or whatever. It basically sends a message to them saying that, oh, this account could potentially be hacking. It needs to be under review. Now, the biggest problem I have with this is that when an account gets spam reported as such, or gets just a mass amount of reports from players reporting it for cheating, hacking, walling, instead of Activision being proactive in the process of weeding out the accounts that could potentially be hacking, meaning that when an account gets spammed with a lot of these reports, they actually go and investigate these reports to determine if the account is actually a hacker or not, and then move forward with potential actions such as a ban, permaban, or matchmaking restrictions. But instead, the process is completely backwards, where somebody can absolutely spam report an account, and instead of Activision being proactive and actually researching and then taking action, they take action and then research later, meaning that all of these people that have spam reported my account based upon the fact that they think that I'm cheating now leads to Activision basically saying, okay, this account has been reported multiple times. We are now going to put a matchmaking restriction on his account until we can then further determine whether or not he's cheating. So basically, I have to wait 24 hours, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month until Activision gets around to actually looking into my account and all the evidence that is surrounding those reports to see if I'm actually cheating, to then take further action. Now, multiple people I've talked to actually say that they get into a shadow ban loop where even if their shadow ban does get lifted, and after Activision has basically determined, okay, this player isn't cheating, they actually get reported again by more players, and then they enter into that shadow loop again where they just continuously get shadow banned. Now, honestly, I don't know what the future holds for my account because, again, I've never been shadow banned. This is the first time. But I do know that this is going to be a pretty big struggle here on the channel because I do need to play in order to get content in short form for you guys. And so if I'm consistently getting shadow banned, that's definitely going to be a huge issue. Now, this leads me into kind of the bigger and broader picture of things. The state of Call of Duty and Warzone right now is very, very concerning. And I'm sure you guys have seen multiple huge creators in the space, such as Swag and Nadeshot, basically come out and comment on the state of Warzone and Call of Duty as a whole. Now, they mention everything from an enormous amount of hackers in ranked play to cheaters ending games in ranked play to bug issues to low server tick rates. Everything that plays a factor into whether or not a player has an authentic fight against another player. And I'm going to be honest with you, man, I've played ranked play here the past couple of weeks with Captain X and a couple of other people, and honestly, not only ranked play, but Rebirth as well, and multiplayer ranked is honestly just filled with hackers and has a lot of issues and a lot of server problems. Now, I don't want you guys to think that this is a video where I'm just consistently complaining and basically saying like, oh, billion-dollar company, they should fix it by now. I do want to say this, though. I love this game too much to let it die, right? There is not a game that truly makes me want to grind for 8 hours straight, get up, improve, try to go for clips, try to go for gameplays. There's no other game that does that for me than Call of Duty. And I know a lot of you guys at home probably feel the same. Even casuals probably feel the same, right? There's no other game, if you're a casual player, that you want to go home after a long day at work, sit back, game with the boys. There's no other game that gives you that type of nostalgia, that gives you that type of just fun and relaxation than it is for Call of Duty. And I'm telling you guys right now, man, if they fix a lot of the core foundational issues in the game, a lot of what people have already said, man, the servers, the tick rate, right, the cheating situation, if they fix all the foundational issues, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I really, really hope that they do. I really do hope that they're listening to all this feedback and basically saying like, okay, let's make adjustments here, right? Because a lot of people are leaving and a lot of people are making a lot of negative comments about the game. And I honestly just want to see the game succeed, right? Like, I started doing content for Warzone and Call of Duty. I started playing Call of Duty when I was 5 years old, right? I've been playing Call of Duty for years, and I do not want to see this game fail. I want to see this game absolutely succeed. But a lot of it is out of my hands and it's out of your hands as well. And so this is what's so frustrating about the whole thing, man, is that we have a game right now where the movement's super good, the gunplay is really good. They just removed visual recoil, which is an absolute W, right? Honestly, them reducing and removing a lot of that visual recoil made the game feel more like Warzone 1 than we've had it feel like Warzone 1 in a long time, which is an absolute W. And so if we continue to iterate on all of those changes where we invest in better infrastructure, where we invest in a more robust anti-cheat system, where we can then have third-party teams do the proactive monitorization of different accounts, right? So that way people like me don't get spam reported in-game by somebody who maybe is just super mad that I killed them in-game, and they just want to spam report me, and I don't get stuck in a matchmaking restriction list until Activision can get around to reviewing my account. These are the things that are so frustrating, and I really want these issues to be worked out as a whole, because again, a lot of the different elements of the game are really, really solid, right? Like I said, the movement's great, the gunplay is great, a lot of the Warzone integration stuff is really good as well. But again, it's the foundational issues that are the problem, right? The servers, the cheaters. Honestly, those are the big two. And again, I did just want to say that, you know, Call of Duty and Activision, they do work hard, and at the end of the day, these are people that have families, that are trying to put food on the table, that are working a job, a lot of them are trying their best with a lot of integrity. But the issues that have been in Warzone for years and years and years, such as audio, such as cheaters, such as all these different things, right? Though that is where the expectation from the player kind of comes in and says, hey man, can we try to iterate on these changes and get this right? Because so many people are leaving because of all these things, and all of the dedicated try-hard players that love this game and want to see it succeed, like myself, do not want to see this thing fail. And we want these things changed because we love the game too much to let it die, right? And that is where the passion comes in. And that's where I'm saying that if you're a creator and you see these issues, definitely speak out. There has to be some type of expectation that we have to hold them accountable for. Now, I will keep you guys updated on the Shadowban progress. I have no idea when it's going to be lifted. I just checked as of today, December 21st, and I am still Shadowban. So this could be 2 weeks. This could be a month. This could most likely be till after Christmas, because Activision and the Ricochet team are probably going to be on vacation for a long time, and so they probably won't get around to reviewing my account until after they're back. So it could be a while, and I do apologize, guys, for the lack of content. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for content, so if you guys have any ideas, if you guys want to see Fortnite, if you guys want to see me play another game, if you guys want to see single-player content, let me know in the comment section down below. Obviously, I want to be able to provide the best type of content for you guys that will be the most entertaining and provide that for you guys, because at the end of the day, this is my passion. I love gaming, and I do love Call of Duty. I just really, really want to see this game thrive, and that comes with a desire to see all of the foundational issues being fixed. If you guys did enjoy today's video, man, please make sure to smash that thumbs up and subscribe. The majority of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I also stream Warzone and Call of Duty over on my Twitch and my TikTok channels. If you guys are not already following me over there, make sure to go and follow me. The links to both my Twitch and my TikTok will be in the description down below, so make sure to go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully, Triumph will be freed from the Shadowban jail very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.